Welcome aboard Bus One. We're on our way to Austin, Texas, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Gamers, please introduce yourselves as animals today.
What? Please, too. Okay. Everyone, it's Aidan the Eagle.
Aidan the Eagle.
Amazing. Thank you, Aidan.
What's up, everyone? I'm Camel Ron.
That's a classic.
Did Cameron already know about this episode?
I didn't. But okay. That's a good one.
Hello, everyone. It's Cooper Puss.
Oh.
I hated that.
Yeah.
Cooper Octopus or Cooper Platypus?
That's whichever.
That's a yellow card on the field.
Whatever floats your boat.
I was thinking octopus.
Well, bow wow, meow, and moo to you too, folks. Does anyone want to guess the topic today?
Animals.
Pets 2.
Pets 2?
Animal encounters.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
My name is Connor, and today I'll be your guide as we encounter other wildlife all along our journey. Today's trivia will consist of 3 levels of animal encounters. Each round will feature 5 gorgeous animals, and will get progressively more ferocious as we make our way through. A correct answer to my questions will get you 1 point in the first round, 2 points in the second round, and 3 points in the third round. But watch out! For 1 question and 1 question only, I will be tricking you to make sure you're on your toes. If you correctly call me out, you will get another 3 points. But don't doubt me, because I'll take away 3 points if you call me out at the wrong time. We'll be using a buzzer that vibrates on a frequency that's neutral to the wildlife. The player with the most points will win, but don't let me or the critters catch you Googling anything. The predators are attracted to external resources.
I've heard that.
I'm loving the vibes so far.
Connor,
Wait,
you are
loving the vibes.
You are fucking nailing this intro, dude. No one has ever better
Connor, why don't you read all of the rules all the time?
Yeah, can we just cut that?
You're making it sound
we could
fresh.
make more rules.
Connor, the way you explained,
Connor, keep going. Keep saying
the way
rules.
you explained the challenge rule, I don't know why we've ever said anything different.
Yeah.
It felt good, you know?
Does a Cooper Puss have toes? How are we supposed to keep him on his toes?
Keep me on my
tentacles?
Tentacles?
Suction cups?
Beaver tail?
Keep me on my beak.
Okay. You're a camel.
Camels don't have beaks, but they do have humps.
Big old humps.
Big old humps. Now, can I ask, are we ever... So since we're
I'm a
also
camel with
animals,
2 humps in case you know that.
So are other people encountering us?
I think
the twist.
You are animals encountering other animals.
It's like
I will say we kind of happen to choose land, sea, and air.
That is a solid,
we got it all covered.
To be honest, though, I don't know if I ever want anyone to record an interaction with me as an encounter.
That's true. Cameron encounter.
I think that's a negative thing for people.
I encountered a Cameron today.
I encountered Cameron today.
Watch out for him.
No, I had an encounter. Not just
I'll
encounter.
I'll be watching my back from now on.
You better.
That's very Cooper Puss of you to say.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, you didn't like it when you said it, or when I said it, right? That's how we all felt, Cooper.
You didn't have to say it like that.
Before we get started today, I just wanted to say that today's episode has been inspired by the book Look Big by Rachel Levin, which was gifted to me by some friends of mine who don't believe that I could fight a bear. Anyway, here's question 1.
Can I fight a bear?
Every single question is, do you think I could win in a fight against this animal?
Why not? Why don't you guys
in an encounter? Please give us an encounter.
Just hyping me up.
I have a coworker who is convinced that any animal under 100 pounds he could beat in a life or death fight, which
we
is
might
not
learn
true.
some things today. He might want to listen into this one.
Mountain lions are under 100 pounds.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying he's going to learn some things today.
That's right.
He's going to learn some things today, boy.
It's a learning experience.
Well, remembering that our encounters get more ferocious along the way, here's question 1. Be sure to watch the grasses as we start down this trail that we're all on. The American dog tick will hide out on these grasses and is a nasty carrier of Lyme disease. I found one of these buggers face deep in my skin once. For multiple choice, where was I bitten by a tick?
Or are we supposed?
Wait.
Guys, he said it was multiple choice. I'm gonna ride this one out to the
Cooper
end.
just got bitten by a tick. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, so I will allow a free answer to
What?
like an open answer to Cooper and Aidan, who already buzzed in.
Yeah, I was so taken aback by a personal question about Connor that I forgot it was multiple choice.
How many bears do you think I could find?
I was just going for. I know ticks like dark, moist areas, so I'm gonna say right on like the underwear line. You know, like on the waistband.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he was not getting frisky with my waistband.
Hang on. Now I have a clarifying question. Did you mean where did I get bitten by a tick as in location or as in location on your body?
So I also had that question, but I was going to leave it until he read out the multiple choice.
Did I just completely take a jump and say location on the body?
I would love if I could leave you hanging right now, but I was thinking location on my body.
Oh, okay.
Because my answer was going to be Earth.
I was going to say a forest or something.
That catches
Forest?
it,
I
yeah.
don't know.
The United States.
Aidan, where did the tick bite me?
Connor, I think the tick bit you right behind your ear.
Oh.
No,
hear.
thank goodness.
They
That
got
sounds
nothing to
very
eat
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
Okay, well, I'm going to read the multiple choice, and then Cameron's going to get the first stab at it.
Thanks. Can I buzz in now just to lock it in?
Yeah, let's go for it.
You're not going to hold me to that? Sorry, I have to ask. That's the thing Bryce would do. I'm protecting
Go
my
ahead.
space.
We'll
Bryce isn't
square
on this
away.
episode.
You understand why I
relax,
feel
Cameron.
that way, though.
I think the Bryce isn't
I
on
do
this
not
episode,
blame you.
so-
You've clearly been traumatized by the bus.
By Bryce. Actually, not the bus, specifically
Whoa,
Bryce.
Cameron, I can't believe you buzzed in before he read the
How dare
multiple
you.
choice.
Go ahead, Cameron.
Okay, A, 2 inches southeast of my right nipple. B, 2 inches northwest of my belly button. C, dead center on my kneecap. Or D, on the broad side of my butt cheek.
The broad side?
I mean,
I have a question.
Okay, north is up, east is my right.
Wait, facing you or you?
From my perspective.
From
Your
perspective.
sternum is the
Yes.
compass rose.
oh, that's not what I would have said.
Yes.
The belly button is the compass.
I just like how it was north, south, directly, and then broadside.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I don't know, man.
Mid-butt.
For some reason, I'm just, the broad side of the butt cheek is just calling me in.
It's calling out to you.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. It's that. I think you got bit by a tick on the broad side of the butt cheek.
That is a very respectable area of my body, but it was not. It was not.
This has got to be the
baited
challenge
you.
question.
He baited you with
Any
broadside.
tick would know that's the first place to go.
What would be scarier, a bear-sized tick or a tick-sized bear?
That is completely off topic, Cameron. We're still in the middle of the question.
It's also true that it is okay. We'll get to it
Uno
later.
reverse.
Cooper, where did I get bitten by a tick?
Oh, we're going back around.
I got thrown off by the cardinal directions. Can you name the other locations again?
Okay, 2 inches southeast of my right nipple, 2 inches northwest of my belly button, dead center on my kneecap. Those are the options remaining.
You know what? I'm feeling kneecap. I'm going kneecap.
That would have stunk. Like, imagine a bite on your
Yeah,
kneecap.
I feel like
that
that's
sounds awful.
there's also like nowhere for them to burrow in there. They like just start burrowing, and then it's like, ooh, dang,
I've hit rock.
what's that? Bedrock.
Oh no, it's my knee.
I've struck
No, that
gold.
wasn't it. Aiden, nipple or belly button?
Nipple.
It
gotta
was
be
right
belly
on
button.
my peck.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's a point for Aiden.
Huge.
Wow. Point for
Okay.
Aidan for nipple.
Now going
Yes.
back, Cameron, it's definitely a bear-sized tick.
Way
Yeah, that's
scarier.
terrifying.
100%.
That thing would
Yeah,
bite
is there
your head
any
off.
time that a small thing
A small
that's
bear.
bigger is not worse than a big thing small?
Now, if you ask
can't
like
think of
a
it.
million tick-sized bears
Yeah.
versus one, that's a different question.
That's a different
but
question.
you didn't
Depends on
ask
the
that,
bear.
and now we don't have time. So
Yes, that's right.
We don't have time.
We gotta
We
keep
have
it
to
going.
move on.
We have to
I'll
keep
get him
moving.
next time.
The animals keep encountering.
Connor
Circle back
cannot
around.
get
Here
bitten
comes
on his
another
other
tick.
nipple. Yeah.
Oh my god, another bear.
Question 2. Up over yonder, you can spot some Canada gooses who are usually busy raising their goose babies this time of year. This means you probably know someone who has been attacked by a goose within the last 2 months. But their real burden to society is the crap they leave all over and never clean up. By weight, how much poop does each one of these gooses squeeze out per day?
Oh my gosh.
Price is right.
Closest answer wins. Camel Ron.
So by weight, do you mean by percentage of their body weight?
Just wait.
Weight of
Ounces,
poop.
grams? What you looking for?
Pick your poison.
Pounds, tons?
Well, ounces is mass.
Actually.
Actually.
by weight? I'm Cooper.
Yeah.
I mean Connor.
Yes. That's me.
Sorry.
I mean, Aidan.
I mean Cameron. 2.2 pounds of poop a day.
Okay. All right. Cooper.
It's a lot of poop.
I'm gonna go 1.3 pounds.
1.3 pounds per day. Aidan.
I'm going to go 3 pounds per day.
Cameron was pretty spot on.
Nice
It is up
job,
to 2
Cameron.
pounds.
Up to 2 pounds.
You know what they
Dang.
say
Pounds
about-
of poop from a goose.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of pounds.
There are a lot of geese in Indianapolis,
Gooses,
and so I was going for a run the other day, and I almost got attacked by one. It started making noises at me, and so I ran way faster.
Yeah, that's the correct option.
Fast boy.
Also, a lot of poop on
They
that
probably
sidewalk.
left a minefield of crap on
About
the
2
road in
pounds.
front of you. Yeah. I think I also saw that they can poop as much as like once every 12 or 16 minutes or something like
That's
that.
unnecessary.
Gross.
It's ridiculous.
That's a lot of
like,
poop.
just stop.
Well, don't birds just like let it out?
They
Like,
got-
they don't
as
have a
Joe-
motor
here.
As Joe always says, they don't have control over their sphincters.
Yeah,
That's right. So I
when
don't
you
know.
gotta go. You gotta
I don't know
go.
if gooses are included in that, but they're a bird.
Gooses.
When do you say
It's-
gooses versus geese?
It's goosen.
It's
Yeah,
Canada
I-
gooses.
Well, that's Canada fucking
gooses.
stupid.
Goosen, actually. I'm pretty sure.
I know, I understand that reference.
we're goosing right now.
We're cruising
boys.
for a
We're
goose.
goosing our way on to question 3.
Yeah.
Aww,
Yeah, we
look here. Among the cuter animals we will encounter today, porcupines are more defensively dangerous than they are aggressive.
How many
But if you
spines?
do find yourself stuck by one of these cuties, don't stick around too long. How many quills would you get stuck with if a porcupine stuck you with every quill it could?
We already had
Oh
this. We talked about this,
This
on
was
the
on the
Spikes
Spikes
episode.
Oh, man, I should have listened to Spikes again.
Change the question
I
last
don't know
minute.
if it was a how many.
Yeah.
No,
I think it was.
how many?
It was something porcupine related, though.
No, it was how many spikes on there are there on a porcupine? And I
Well,
think
do you remember the answer, Cameron?
I think we said it was around 1,000.
Cooper.
Around 1,000.
Oh, why am I disconnected?
Well, I think he specifically said which one, like ones that he can poke you with, which there might be a difference. Which I would have to say 127.
Very specific. If you hit 128, get lost.
That's right. It's technically not a porcupine at that point. It's a
Just a pine.
echidna.
Echidna.
It's
It's
just a little
Knuckles the
furry
echidna.
guy.
So, I'm sorry, are echidnas just the pre-evolution of porcupines?
It's when you get to a certain level of spines.
Yeah.
Aiden.
I'm just gonna play the game and just say 999.
You motherfucker.
So I think that's gotta go to Cameron then.
Damn it!
Wow.
The
Over
number
1,000.
that I have, number of quills that a porcupine could have, is 30,000.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
That was not on
Where
the
do they
Spikes
keep all
episode.
that? Where do they keep all those?
I mean, they're just packing them in.
I trust Connor.
Just
I trust
little needle
Connor more than the
fiends.
Spikes episode because he's here in front of me and has influence over my current.
Connor, weren't you on the Spikes
Amazing.
episode with me?
I was not on the Spikes episode.
Oh, it was me, Sam, Logan, and Alec. Maybe that was like one of our first
I think
episodes.
right.
Alex was the one
it was
host.
early.
Level 1, question 1. The spikes on a porcupine are usually called quills. About how many quills does the North American porcupine have on its body? Cameron.
I think the North American porcupine has about 1,000 quills on its body.
That guess is incorrect, and so we go to John. What is your guess?
I was going to go upwards of that. I was going to say 2,000.
Okay. Sam.
I'm actually going to go ahead and go the complete opposite direction and say 100.
Okay. So I think I'm just going to give it to the person who's closest, which would be
Cameron.
John, because a North American porcupine has 30,000 quills on its body.
Oh my god.
Okay, wow. I
Oh, you
did
know,
not
I
know
was
that.
thinking of a
Inconceivable
hedgehog.
number of spikes to have on you.
The origin of the teeth suggestion.
I think that was where the teeth comment came from.
Yeah.
We talked about meatloaf today at work for an extensive amount of time.
Another Bus One classic.
Another Bus
Meatloaf
One
was
classic.
on the connections the
The strands.
The New York Times strands. One of the answers was Meatloaf.
Let's
I can't believe they put a fake person in the New York Times.
Let's be honest, dude. Bad Out of Hell, the top 5
Banger.
albums of all
Too
time.
bad the guy didn't exist, and we don't have any
That's
more
not
time
true.
to
I
talk
don't
about
believe
it.
that.
So we're running out of time.
We just don't have time. There's
We
so
just-
many
we just
encounters
don't
we
have
have
time
to
to get into
encounter.
it.
We have to
Aiden's
go
right. You
encounter
gotta
Meatloaf.
watch out.
It's Meatloaf.
There's turkeys up ahead.
Oh, fuck.
When you see turkeys, you might think of a nice cold cut sandwich or a heartwarming Thanksgiving meal, but don't let their delectable nature fool you. These turkeys sport some gnarly spurs, and if they start to chase you down, you'd better channel your inner Usain Bolt. In miles per hour, how fast would you need to run to outrun
Aidan did a turkey episode.
Oh, this was on the... I did a turkey episode.
That's right.
Just
Connor,
wait until we start talking about frogs. And
turkeys can fly, I believe it's 50 miles per hour. So
I'm gonna help you out
No.
here.
okay.
Come on.
Because I specifically said outrun a turkey.
Okay, then 25 miles per hour.
That is spot on. Aidan's
my
got
God,
the memory.
I knew it.
Do you think we're going to ever...
the turkey
That's
episode
bullshit,
being referenced?
Connor, I'd like to protest you giving him a clarification after he had an answer.
Do you think we'll ever reach a point where it's just like we ask any question and it's like, I actually hosted that episode and I
I've
know
written
the
this
answer
question
already?
before
Sorry.
myself.
I am just the expert, the resident Bus One turkey
The resident
expert. Actually,
turkey expert.
Mitch is the goofy gobbler. So
This is true. He did win that title. Good thing he's not here.
We
He'd
have
be
to
chasing
keep
us
moving.
down.
guys,
Next
Mitch is the
question.
goofy gobbler, but we do not have time to go into it.
We would go into that, but we just don't have time, so we have to keep moving.
You guys are
Next.
chugging us along
Thanks
today.
for
We're on
teeing
to
that one up,
question
Connor. I
5.
appreciated it.
Thanks, Connor. Let's talk
Yeah.
about frogs. Next question. Frogs.
If you look to your right, you'll see another livestock member of our roster today. Cows. I don't think we've had a cows episode that I'm aware of.
Just wait
Next
until you
week.
see what's in the pipeline.
Note to the editor, please play the song Cows from Rhinoceros Tap.
Sandra Boone.
Sandra Boynton. Thank you.
That is a reference that is 100% lost on me.
Sucks to
Almost
suck.
as deceptive as the turkeys.
My mom would love that.
Cows
though,
are in
if you did
contention
that.
for some of the most cold-blooded killers in North America.
Hell yeah.
For this question, I would like you to rank cows alongside snakes and sharks, from the most vicious killers to the friendliest beasts.
Okay.
Okay, so by vicious killers, you just mean in pure numbers, right?
How much they enjoy it.
Number of Americans that they kill per year.
The goriness level
Are we
of
all
the
going
final
to
product.
get points for this answer?
And it's just those three I got to put in order, right?
Yes.
I'm locked in.
Okay, I'm
There's
going
potential for that, Cameron.
sharks kill the least,
Okay.
then cows, then snakes.
Okay. Aidan, you're
That
next.
is exactly what I was going to say.
All
Sharks,
these
then cows, then snakes.
That is
all
correct.
these losers are wrong.
Say
Cooper
cows kill the most. Do it.
Do
Cooper is wrong. Aiden's wrong. Connor, the question you asked was rank most dangerous from the top.
Most vicious killers.
Most vicious killers. Cows are the most vicious, followed by snakes, followed by sharks.
That is on point.
No
You got
way.
it.
Cows kill the most.
And the
Damn.
Yeah,
fact,
they just
the
be
fact that Connor
trampling
fed
and
us that answer by saying he was
kicking
like, cows are the most vicious killer.
They're
Rank
pretty-
these three
they're
animals.
Also, just I don't know, from like a you gotta think
Anyway.
how much
We
more
fell for
humans interact with cows than they do with snakes or
That's
sharks.
true.
Just on a statistical level.
And automobiles kill the most.
Do they?
That's true.
Do cows feel remorse?
I don't know. See,
We
here's the
don't
thing.
have time to
Don't
go.
have time to get into this, guys.
Oh my gosh. No bits today. Ain't no bits on the show.
Cooper, follow
We can
question.
do
Do you
bits.
feel remorse when you eat a hamburger?
I guess they're
Dang,
just
he
getting
got
back
you
at me,
there.
aren't they?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
cows
the
are
most
just-
vicious killer, actually.
First, it was
It's
eat more
it's
chicken.
a cycle of
Second,
violence between
it's
us and cows.
end the human race.
They are battling every day to keep their super majority on this country
They're
because
losing.
I saw that there are 3.6 cows to every one
That
American
can't be true.
in the United States.
That can't
That
be
is
true.
true.
Saw that in
That can't
multiple
be true.
places.
That is true. Did you know,
Can't be true.
like
They would hold
75%,
70.
Can't be true.
75% of U.S. land area is for like livestock.
That can't be true.
Yeah.
They own 75% of the land. They would have 78% of the
own-
voting power if we gave them the right to
That's
vote.
true.
I was gonna say,
That's
you
true.
know those like
And they'd be
crazy
farting.
election maps where it's like
Farting
None of this can be
crazy.
true.
Be farting.
Objectively, none of this can be true.
And they'd be farting and causing climate change. So I think
They're
we should just
literally
kill all the
molding
cows.
the earth.
You guys know how it's an election year.
yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
You
This
see a
year?
bunch of people that are like, "Oh, this is what it would look like if only the 18-year-olds could vote," and this is what. Show me the map what it would look like if only the cows
If
could
only
vote.
the cows could
Cows.
vote.
When the cows come home to vote, what is that map?
Is it just like the prairies, the prairies that have all the livestock? That's the only place it could be.
Well, I hear they own 70% of your property, Cameron.
That's crazy.
That's what Connor
Actually,
told
I
me.
heard they own 75% of you, Cameron.
3/4 of your
do not have
mortgage is
time, but
But we
funded
They
by
do not
cows.
have time to talk about how cows own the government.
That's right. That's
focused
right.
on
We've
birds
got
this
to
whole
get
time.
into
We haven't
this.
talked about
wait, hang on.
cows.
The Moominati.
That's not it.
Did
Did that
Missed on
work?
That one.
Illuminati? Something.
Did you get it?
Did I
You could
get
have said
it?
the
Did you get it?
Monopoly.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And got taken out on live TV.
I saw a hoof, and that was it.
Well, the good news here is that you guys have survived round 1. So let's take a look at how everybody's scores do.
No ticks on my
Hey.
nips, that's for sure.
I'm sorry. I thought we were building up to the most ferocious animal, but you just talked about cows.
Yeah, dude,
I did
the
just
heck,
talk about
Connor?
cows. They're pretty insane.
they're remarkable
these
cows, and they're
I
singing
can
their
only
vows.
imagine what these next 10 encounters will be.
You better get ready and like put on some armor or
Oh
something.
god! Oh god! It's
Armor.
gonna bear with
It's
a
gonna
gun.
get bad. It's
got a
cocaine
gun.
bear.
Oh god, it's a tick-sized bear with a gun.
It's a bear on a nuclear submarine.
Tick-sized bear.
Dick size
With a gun,
The
though.
tiniest gun.
But it's
No, it has a normal size.
But it's a
Holy
big
shit.
gun.
Holy shit! That bear is strapped, dude.
It's like, have you seen? You probably haven't. I saw this like yesterday. But there's like, an
Yeah, you probably haven't seen that.
sorry. Anyway, there's an artist
broken,
who
Cameron.
put like EKG stuff on like plants and like flies, and based on like how they like randomly move, it like moves a robot with a knife. And so it's just like a robot with a knife. And it's just like this plant's like EKG somehow makes it move the knife.
And
So
have
it's just
any of
like-
you seen this? No, you probably haven't.
Have you seen the people who have like their goldfish play Mario or whatever just by swimming around the tank?
Bro,
The snack
that's
that
pretty
smiles
cool.
back.
goldfish.
Goldfish.
Listen,
But we
Sponsored.
don't have to.
we were able to collectively as a society use a Twitch chat to beat Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
Really?
Connor, I have 2 points at the end of round 1.
2 points for Aidan.
I have 0.
0 for Cooper.
tres
Three.
leches.
Put those
Cameron.
away.
Add them together, we get 5.
Put those
That's
away.
true.
You know the
That's
cows
not
will
too
bite
bad.
them if you stick them in their mouth.
I bite back.
Whoa.
You've heard of cow tipping. Have you heard of cow biting?
Whoa!
We don't have time to get
Anyway.
into it.
Good to
Audience
know
question.
that-
Anyway.
Good to know your guys' score. It's time for our listeners to try and score a point with this week's audience question.
Hey guys, hope you're having fun on the safari so far. My name is Jeffrey the Giraffe, and I just wanted to stop by to say that Mr. NYLT is the GOAT of Skibbity lore. That's right, he correctly guessed the answer to last week's audience question. There are 73 installments in the Skibbity Toilet series. 1 point to you, Mr. Note. Whew. Sorry, I'm a little winded from trying to catch up to you as you drove by. Speaking of which, how fast would you guess that I, a giraffe, can run? Again, how fast can a giraffe run? Drop your answer on this week's Instagram post or beneath the episode on Spotify. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this week's episode on Bus One Trivia. Smell you later.
All right, guys, it's time to get back on the bus after
Welcome
this pit
back,
stop.
audience. I missed you.
As we're getting back on the road here, out your left window, you will see that we've arrived at the ocean.
Whoa!
And I think I spy a colony of elephant seals. I knew these guys would be big just because they have elephant in the name. And they always look pretty big when David Attenborough narrates their every move. But I didn't realize they were up to 20 feet long, 8,800 pounds big.
That's pretty
That
fucking
is
big.
big.
You say
Pretty big.
8,800 pounds?
I don't know a lot of
8,800
things that are
pounds.
8,800 pounds big.
8,800 pounds?
Exactly.
That's a
That's
lot of
crazy.
blubber.
But before we get too close,
Good blubber.
how much distance does the National Marine Fisheries Service recommend you keep from these behemoths? Can't Ron.
Bro, ain't
inside
nobody should be getting within 300 yards of an elephant
300
seal.
yards. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Aidan, what would you recommend?
6 feet. You cannot be spreading
6
COVID to
feet?
the elephant seals.
No COVID to
6
the
foot
elephant
social
seals.
distancing.
I respect the joke answer.
Masks on. You,
There
you
you
can
go.
interact from a distance.
There you go.
Cooper.
I would have to say, I don't know, I think at least a body length, so 20 feet.
Okay.
Oh, their body
Okay.
length.
Their
It's like,
body.
who do you know that's 20 feet tall?
Mine's
I-
900 feet, by the way.
I think going by closest answer wins. I have to give it to Cooper.
Is it like 100 something?
The answer is 200 feet,
Damn it, I almost said that.
which is too far from Cameron's 300 yards.
300 yards.
If you
That's
just
3 football fields that you're like, oh, there's an elephant seal over there. I better stay 3 football
I
fields
better
away.
binoculars.
Yeah, I said it, and what I meant to say was 100 yards, and then what I was, it was going
you did the
into,
conversion.
yeah.
What's
But-
minimum safe distance from an elephant seal?
But yeah, that's the recommended distance.
Crazy.
200 feet?
What's the recommended distance if I have a gun with me?
300 feet.
I
Don't
think
you
the
dare
main thing
touch
was
that
don't walk
elephant
in
seal.
between them, because if they get to brawling, you're going to be squished by 17,000.
So no
600
recommendations on
pounds.
whether or not I'm carrying a firearm.
So it doesn't compound. Like per elephant seal that's over there, you don't need to add another 200.
Actually, it
that's
probably
important.
goes
Doesn't
reverse.
scale.
Because if they're already tussling, you're probably not going to get wrapped up.
You
in
can
it.
probably get
That's
right
true.
up in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man.
Just throw a couple jabs in.
If I was
If
900
they're
feet
already
away
tussling.
from two 20-foot each, 8,800-pound elephant seal wrestling, I feel like I could tell from 900 feet out.
You know,
Probably.
I feel
you could
like
probably
you could.
feel the explosions.
I've been within 200 feet of an elephant.
Which is crazy because I've been within 6 feet of a seal.
Wow.
Add them
Put
together,
them
and what do you
together.
get?
206
200
feet
from an
206
elephant
feet.
200
seal.
feet
You
from an
had to say
elephant seal.
206 feet from an elephant seal. That math checks out.
Well, I think we'll keep our safe distance here and move on to question 7. Now, as the bus is making our way through the waves, pay attention to any sudden sensations of pain. Finding Nemo showed us what jellyfish tentacles can do to a blue tang, but what about a human? If any of you get wrapped up in any tentacles out here, it may feel like thousands of toxic harpoons shooting into your leg.
Oh.
Multiple choice, which of the following should you do if you get yourself stung?
Aiden, go ahead. Go for it, Aiden.
Piss on it.
Pee on it. Yeah, you're right.
That's false.
Challenge.
I know for a
challenging.
fact that
Challenge
peeing-
peeing on it?
Yeah, I'm challenging.
peeing on a sting
It's explicitly what you're not
is a myth.
supposed to do.
I've done it and it worked, baby.
I've
That's
also-
all I'm
Okay, are we
saying.
Peeing on
locking
it
in
is a
2
myth.
challenges?
I would lock in a challenge
Cooper, I'm with you,
if
buddy.
you're saying pee on it is what you should do for a sting.
Can we hear the multiple
challenging
choice?
that.
Oh, never mind.
Hundo percent. I don't even need to hear the answers.
Okay, you're right. Don't pee on it, you weirdo.
pee on it, Aiden.
Come on.
Well, in all fairness, that's Aiden's solution to pretty much everything.
Dude,
So-
Cooper does know me very
Having
well.
a bad
There have been
day.
so many times
pee
I've been
on
like,
it.
hey, Aiden, what do you think the answer to this homework problem is? And he just
Dude,
pees.
just pee on it, man.
I
whips
don't
it
know,
out.
pee on it.
pee on it. So does Aiden get to keep his points?
I do not.
No. Get him out of there.
Damn.
Damn. And each of you guys get 5.
Oh, that's right. We get 5.
Will we get the points for the
Oh,
question
I guess
too?
if Connor's doing that.
Connor?
It's too late. I've already added my points up. Moving on.
I'm gonna say yes. You guys caught it in the act.
There you go. Nice job, guys.
Epic.
That's the bonus.
What was the multiple choice?
So the multiple choice
Pee
options
on
were
it, pee on it, pee on it, pee on it.
Piss on it, pee on it, urinate on it.
Defecate.
A, pour vinegar on it. B,
Okay.
pee on it. C, pour McCormick's meat tenderizer on it.
That's
or
the answer.
D, put a cold pack on it.
What is the actual thing? I feel like I've heard vinegar before.
So vinegar can work depending on the jellyfish, but for some it does make the sting worse. So you kind of have to know what you got hit by.
Roll the dice, baby.
I went boogie boarding one time and
Brag.
I got a tentacle wrapped around my neck.
Oh.
And so
Yeah,
I
I've
had
gotten
like
mine wrapped
a
around my
line.
leg a couple times.
That's
Yeah.
pretty metal, though.
That is
Like,
pretty
It
metal.
hurt though.
You should get
I
that
will say
tattooed.
I would think twice
Tattoo
before
the
starting
line.
a tussle with Cooper if he's got a jellyfish sting on his neck.
Well, I already have tentacles as I am
The Cooper puss.
Cooper
I
puss.
hate it.
Hated
I
that.
still fucking hate it.
So what was the right answer, Connor?
You don't pee on it.
Don't pee on it.
Don't get stung. Be better.
Just stay
Yeah,
out
don't
of the
pee
ocean.
on it.
why
Vinegar
lakes are
can
better.
work. Meat tenderizer also can like neutralize venom.
Dang, venom.
I think the main advice in the book
They didn't
was
try
to
that
like
in movies.
the main advice was to talk to like locals about what they use for jellyfish stings
Oh,
because
okay.
it kind of depend on the species.
Little grassroots
Hey
medical
guys,
advice.
I got stung in Hilton Head, South Carolina. I don't think I want to ask the like 80-year-old retiree. Like, you're a local, right? What are you
Oh, I
doing?
got some lemon juice in the house.
Just throw
Just
some
piss
money
on
at
it, Sonny.
Well, that's the
Here's
thing.
$1.
That's the thing. Actually, you actually need a local to piss on.
Oh, you
that's
do
the
need
whole
a
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah.
It's the
Because of
local
the
piss.
differences in the jellyfish.
They've been
Yeah.
exposed to the air.
No, that
the
makes more
jellyfish
sense.
is
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
that
mouth.
makes more sense.
That actually
It's like
makes
local
sense.
honey.
That
You know,
tracks.
you get
Oh,
better with the
like
allergens.
bees.
You
That's
need
right.
local
But with
pee
urine.
to neutralize the local
That's
jellyfish.
Darn right.
Fucking A. That. Moving on.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, let's get past these
Conversation over.
jellyfish.
You know what's really scary
No
about
one look into
jellyfish?
that.
You know how
No one
like
fact check us.
man-o-war tentacles can like go for miles away and like float into shore and get you.
Yeah.
That's like my greatest fear of the ocean. But we don't have time to get into all of it.
We don't have time for that.
brought
We've
it
got to
up
get to
specifically
question
to be
8.
like, but we don't have time.
No, I
for
just
it.
wanted to tell that. I just think it's
follow
so
up question
spooky.
to that. In our P theory,
Don't do
just
it.
a
would
theory.
more people
A P theory.
statistically be able to pee on a man of war sting?
We
Don't
don't have
pee
time
on
to get
it.
into that.
Just that's the second audience
Don't pee
question
on
for
it.
this week.
Guys, if you're listening, don't pee on it.
Don't pee
Please
on it.
don't.
Just a
Just
general
don't.
rule.
Please.
I need to
come
lock
on.
in now. I'm very behind out of nowhere.
Moving on to question 8, where we're still not peeing. Now that we're out in the open ocean, orcas have caught media attention as recently as November of 2023 for breaking billionaires' toys. And by that I mean sinking sailing yachts. For multiple choice, if you were sailing off the Iberian Peninsula and you noticed an orca racing your boat and bumping into it, which part of your boat should you be most wary of the orca damaging?
I think
The
I have an
sailboat?
idea.
The keel. B.
Okay, everybody
the
already
cleat.
buzzed in.
Yeah, Connor, I was already gonna say like the keel / centerboard / daggerboard because that's what's keeping you
Bro's a
upright.
boat guy.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know we had a boat guy
Yeah.
in the chat.
Sorry,
today.
I'm a boat guy.
Hmm.
Watch me be wrong.
Yeah, that's not it.
Keel.
Not the keel.
Cameron.
What I heard some of the things you read. What was the second thing you said after keel?
So the second thing that I said before I
Very
stopped
cool
reading
so
answers,
in without an answer. Very cool of you.
Well, my
it
answer
was the cleat.
like the cleat that they used to tie the boat up.
That's the word that I chose.
So
Say
using,
it. Say
using my
it. You
nautical
only know
knowledge,
those two options, Cameron.
it's
so-
not the keel. It's not the cleat. You said
So what are
they
you
were
left with?
the engine or the
The
hull.
rest of the boat, I guess.
It's a sailboat.
What are you gonna? What are you
Is
gonna
it a
go
sailboat?
For, Cameron?
Sorry, did we specify
He
this
said
was
It is a
sailing
sailboat.
yacht. Yeah, that's why it's a keel. This is
Please,
riveting audio content.
Please,
from
Cameron.
Cameron. Shot clock him.
I am going with the prop.
I do not have the prop as the answer.
That's also the engine.
Down, dude. Yep.
No.
Good job. Yeah, the engine of the sailboat. I was going
Cooper.
to say rudder.
Oh, bingo!
Nice.
There have been 3 ships sunk by orcas,
that makes
striking the rudder of the boat.
Because it looks like a fin. Come on, guys.
Oh, so
Get
so does
in
the
the
keel.
plane.
The keel is literally fin
I
shaped.
feel like the keel is most dangerous.
I don't know what the keel is.
Is it 'cause it
Next question.
Is it because it
We don't
disables
have
your
time to
steering?
talk
I'm
about
sorry,
the
I'm not a
keel.
rich kid who had a boat.
To be fair,
Guy
I
who
work
owns a
on
boat.
boats.
Yeah, Cameron is
I thought
from
that would be a very Cameron-oriented
New England.
question.
Yeah.
I'm not from New England. I'm from Pennsylvania, which
oh,
is
yeah.
explicitly
Guys
not
over here.
New England.
Big boat
But
guys
what
couldn't get the
side?
answer.
Big boat
That's right,
guys can
that's
get it
right.
right.
You are
I only
in
know
New
power
England.
boats.
I only know sailboats. There we go.
I only know
Rudders.
Rudders.
rudder.
Is it
What'd
because
you
it
say, rudder?
disables
What'd you
your
say for rudder,
steering?
guys?
Is that why?
Real
it's
What's up, rudder?
What's up, rudder?
I'll tell you what's up. Stingrays.
Oh, God.
Question 9. On our way back to the shore, you may want to shuffle your feet to ward off any stingrays chilling in the sand. But what should you do if a stingray stings you? Open-ended. Cameron.
Amputate.
Well, so I'm going to say, based off of just thoughts,
Say
don't
peanut.
remove the barb. Leave the thing in so a medical professional can take it out.
Incorrect.
That's bullshit. You
Wait,
should do
so the answer is remove the
Remove the barb.
Hold on. You should
Well,
not. You
no,
should not do
let's
that.
keep going.
Just let's be
Aidan.
clear. Do not do that.
I have the possibility. Okay, so if a stingray stings you,
That's bullshit.
what do you do?
Yes.
What do you do?
You sting it back.
Which one to do?
Yeah, just pee on it, dude. No. Can I say it?
Say
Be
it.
on the
Say
stingray.
it.
Can I
Say
say
it.
just remove the barb?
I do not have remove the bar.
You do not want to remove a foreign object embedded into you. It's like
Cooper.
I would like to.
Why does
I'm
it
just gonna
matter
put
that
out
it's
there.
foreign,
I would like
Cameron?
you shouldn't. You should
But
go.
I probably shouldn't.
If you get
I would
impaled,
say
leave it.
my thought process is put the stung area in some warm water.
Bingo. He's got
What?
it.
That's good, Cooper.
That's so the best thing that I saw to do for the pain is just soak it in really hot water. And then I also saw that
not what the question was.
someone could grab the barb with pliers to pull out the stinger, the barb.
No.
Because it will, like, I'm pretty sure
lodge in there.
or no, was this porcupines? I might be confusing this
Bro,
with
you
porcupines.
do not want to pull
Grab
out.
the
But-
you do not
porcupine
want
with
to pull out
pliers
something
to
that has
rip it
impaled
off
you.
of you.
Well,
But for
porcupines
the
have like
porcupine
the
quill.
barb thing that like can hurt
Catch
to pull
on you.
out.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like
they
Let's
have
be clear.
microscopic
None of us are
barbs
medical
on their
professionals.
quills.
If you get impaled
Well,
by
speak for
something from an
yourself,
animal,
Cameron.
you should go see a doctor.
Pee on it. You should pee on it.
You should pee on
it,
the.
for
You should pee on the doctor.
Pee on the animal.
The more
Pee on the
comedy
they'll
that
be
we
like,
throw
okay,
at this,
ooh,
the less we
gross.
can get sued.
If a doctor gives you a shot, pee on it.
Yeah,
Pee on the
man.
doctor.
Pee on the
No
doctor.
side effects.
I will say shout out to my dad because we were on
Yeah.
the
He
beach
pees
in
on
California
doctors.
and he stepped on something. I don't think it was a stingray, but it was something that had like barbs and like a ton
Barbara?
of people apparently had been stepping on them and he had to just sit with his feet in like hot water and he said it was like the most painful thing he's
Is
ever
it sea
experienced.
urchins?
Yeah.
My sister
Yes.
has stepped on sea urchins twice.
Where do you guys go to
learned
the
the
I forget
first
what it
time.
Bro, this is why lakes are better.
I do love
Big
lakes.
take. Big take.
I'm a big lake guy
Large
myself.
take.
But then you got snapping
Large
turtles.
lake.
And you got the brainy the amoeba.
Well,
We don't have time to get into that.
We'll keep it rolling.
That's its own episode.
We've made our way off of the beach for question 10. But make sure you don't step on any rattlesnakes in the dunes.
Okay.
I don't think we need to worry too much about rattlesnakes today. It's not even their favorite weather. Out of the following options, what's a rattlesnake's favorite weather? A, 90 Fahrenheit and sunny. B, 20 Celsius and overcast.
Whoa.
C,
Come on.
Jumping
50
between Fahrenheit and
Fahrenheit and
Celsius.
rainy. Or D, 10 Celsius and tornadoes.
Flying snakes.
Cameron,
I'm going A.
90 F and sunny.
Yeah.
Bingo. You got it.
They
Yeah,
like
they're
sunny.
cold-blooded,
They like
baby.
sunny.
They're cold-blooded,
They gotta
brother.
warm
They're
up.
cold-blooded.
Rudder. They're cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
Rudder.
Cold-blooded.
Cold blood. Cold.
Hanging out in California, Arizona.
I was
Gotta
trying
heat
my
up.
darndest to think of a what's a rattlesnake's favorite weather like punchline, and I could not do it.
I really thought as I was writing that question out, I'm like, this sounds like a setup for something.
Yeah, but I
I'm
can't figure
unprepared.
it out on
It's something to do with shaking. Like, and in the
That's
cold.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
we
it's
can
better
build
than
off
all
that.
you guys had. All you did
Shivering
was say,
cold.
yeah, man, I wish I could think of something. And I provided
Yeah,
literally
my-
just anything.
Cameron,
And
just
Cooper
saying something
immediately
is not
shits on
better
it.
than nothing.
You know what, Cooper?
Wow, your silence speaks volumes.
That's bad.
Actually, the answer is 90 F and sunny.
There we go.
Dang, Connor. That's
You gotta-
good.
Come on.
Thank you. I'll be here all episode.
You said
have 5 more
something
questions.
about shaking. That was your contribution, Cameron.
Whatever.
Well,
Next
guys,
question.
somehow you've survived another round.
I have
I'm
not.
getting close to losing it, so.
I had a big turnaround round 2 for me.
That was a big
turnaround
round for
guy
Cooper.
right here.
Speaking of big turnaround, how's everyone's point total doing?
2. If I'm losing, should I just
Great,
pee
and-
on it? Like, is that
I think that's the answer.
I have
Just be
11.
on it.
I've got
11.
10.
And 10.
I got 11 in that round alone.
We're hanging tight.
How did you get 11?
challenge question?
We got
baby.
5
Yeah,
points from
that's
the
huge.
challenge question.
It's true.
Cameron, are you counting your 5 points from the challenge question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got one question right that round. Cooper got
Banger.
the rest, I think.
Cooper was sweeping. That was
Well,
crazy.
Oh yeah, because the challenge.
it's literally neck and neck.
You might as well give up. That's what I'm hearing.
It
I'll
is
pee
tight
on it,
going into the
Cameron.
last round, and a win for Aidan is not off the table. So.
It's not. I just need these guys to like have a take a quick nap for
Give
5
up
questions.
and die.
Get shot by a bear with a gun.
Darn right.
Well, question 11.
Hey, bear
Cameron,
with the
crazy
gun,
you
I
say
don't-
that.
Before we go to any more questions, we gotta make some comedic capital here.
what
Anybody
have we
wanna
been
do an
doing
ad?
for
Saying
the
we
rest
haven't
of
been-
this?
All right,
saying we
guys,
haven't
time
been
to be
fucking-
funny.
Yeah.
Time to be funny
Yeah.
for once.
What's
We
a
have a little
rattlesnake's
landing
favorite
Landing
weather?
most of the jokes in this episode, and you say we need to do a little better.
It's been a little
Something-
quiet in the
something with
jokes
shaking.
department.
Shaking.
Shaking. It has to do with
Son.
shaking.
Too many of our jokes today have been
Shaking.
pee oriented.
Aw,
Like one joke. Come on.
I shouldn't say too many.
come on,
Yes,
Connor.
and pee and
Yeah, don't
Have you heard of
and.
yes and? But have you heard of
P
yes
and,
P and?
pee and someone want to do an ad?
Hi everyone.
band.
If
Hi,
you,
Aidan.
like many others, have fallen victim of cow attacks, here's some tips to get around it. Now, cows are pretty unavoidable, making up America's ruling class, owning 75% of your butt and the rest of the USA. But here's how you can solve that problem. Go to McDonald's, get yourself a Big Mac, and just eat it in front of them. Let them know that you're the boss.
But actually, feed it to him.
Bold of you to assume. Bold of you to assume that Big Macs are made from meat.
That, you know what? Oh my gosh.
Impossible Burger.
Oh my gosh, is Big Mac just a big conspiracy by Big Cow to keep us sheep?
Cow?
Big Macs are actually
sheep
Big
under
Macs
the rug.
are human.
Haven't we talked about Big Milk on the podcast before? You gotta watch out for Big Milk.
Oh my god!
Oh, no
Is
doubt.
Got Milk just the deep?
Actually,
the cow
there's
deep
a very
state?
real thing with like dairy and how dairy was completely propped up by the government.
You
and
mean
how
the
there's like,
cows?
The
Well,
cows
yeah.
do own 75%
But,
of the
like in
government.
the 30s, as
bourgeoisie.
part of trying to come out of the Great Depression, the government just like bought all the cheese, and now all the cheese that we like eat now are just from like cheese caves.
I've
The-
seen
the
I have seen
the
bovine
cheese
wazi.
caves TikTok.
I've seen the cheese caves.
Bovine-
quintessential
the
Been on my
cheese
For
cake.
the
you,
one
bovine
TikTok
joie.
about cheese
Yeah,
caves.
the bovine joisie.
That's good. That was good. You
That's
did
pretty
it.
good. That's pretty good.
You didn't hear me spend the last
They're
like 3
constantly
minutes
in
trying to come up
control.
with that.
I did, but I'm so glad you got there, Cameron.
Thanks, man.
Let's get an edit going back of all the attempts of Cameron coming up with
the
bovine
bovine
choisie.
Bourgeoisie.
So it's funny you mentioned that. I haven't eaten dinner, so I'm gonna order myself a hamburger.
Well, I
Okay.
guess we gotta
Very
finish
well.
this tour before
Is there anything-
Cameron's DoorDash gets here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
now we're on a time
Hurry,
clock.
there's
like
no
we
time.
weren't
That's all right.
Cameron's
We'll be
about
here for
to eat a
another
cow.
32 to 47 minutes.
Let's jump in for round 3. Question 11. Now that we're away from the beach, we'll make our way up north to moose country. But
Hell
don't
yeah.
mess with the moosin'. If you mess with the moose, you get the raised hackles.
Oh.
What the heck are hackles? Open-ended.
Is that just their antlers? Is it just the tips of their antlers?
You going with tips of the antlers?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Dang.
Cooper, what are hackles?
So the phrase you used was "you mess with the moose and
You get
the
The raised hackle.
raised hackles."
The raised hackles.
I'm gonna say I don't know. They got a big chest. I don't know.
Those busty
Raised the chest?
You mess
raised
with
hackles?
the moose, you get these babies.
Raised hackles.
raised.
Is it my turn?
Cooper did say big chest. I
We're
think.
letting Cooper workshop
gonna
for a
go-
second.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go like the chest. I don't
region.
know.
The chest.
I'm so
Buff-
confused
buff
on
it
what
up.
raised hackles
I'm
could
raising
possibly
my
be.
hackles right now.
That's why I'm asking Cameron, what the heck are hackles?
So
Connor doesn't know.
I don't think
I don't know. Convince me.
I don't think moose are the only animals that have hackles, right? Like, because dogs get
Right.
raised hackles. I think it's the part of the shoulder that when like a dog gets down and starts growling, that kind of like stands up just a little.
It's the hump.
No, it's not the hump. It's I don't know.
It's the raised hackle, Cooper.
It's the raised hackle.
I assume it has something to do with the shoulder blades, like, and the muscles back there.
Show me
I'm
something
gonna give
do
it
with
to
the
you,
shoulder
Cameron.
blades.
It is like the back and neck hair that raises
Yeah.
up. That like
Oh, it's
more
hair?
than more than just moose have, like mammals have.
You made
when
it sound
they
like
get
it was something they
aggressive.
could fight with.
Well, when they
a
get
hackle,
aggressive, they
it's a
raise
sign of
the
aggression.
hackles.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
mess
it's
with
just
the
the
moose.
like, oh,
and
you're
you'll
gonna
see-
get
It's
it.
like-
You're
You're
gonna
gonna get the
it.
raised hackles.
Like,
Mess
you
with
could do
the
it, like,
moose,
just
you'll
like
see
Ken's-
the raised hackles.
It's like you mess with the moose and it'll happen. You don't get it. It's just it happens.
I don't know. Do humans still have the ability to like?
Raise your hackles.
Maybe you don't.
Wait, let me try.
Break for visual comedy.
You're not aggressive enough, Connor.
Yeah.
No,
Say something
that's
to piss
true.
me off.
I don't know.
Cameron.
I couldn't do that if I tried.
Something fundamental in me feels like I can still do it.
Nor are you hairy enough, Connor.
Cameron's connected with his moose instinct.
This facial hair like just happened like 2 days ago.
Oh, my facial hair just stood up.
Yeah,
I'm
let
gonna
me just
after this
poke up
episode,
the
I'm
ends of
gonna
my
Google whether or
mustache.
not humans can raise their hackles.
Good luck.
Great.
Good luck in your search.
Too bad we won't have time to discuss that on the episode.
Too bad the game will be over by then.
All right,
Darn
let's
right.
put those hackles away, guys.
fucking
Calm
A.
down.
Yeah.
Put your hackles away.
We've got question 12 to get to. Up in moose country, you might also see wolves. They're very open borders, these moosin. While I can't recommend that you do this for any wolves that you encounter, Annika Svenska of YouTube channel Animal Watch has gone viral for allowing wolves to perform which of the following behaviors, which is a normal behavior between wolves. A.
hate
Sniff
where
her
this is
butt.
going.
B. Lick inside her mouth. C. Tickle her armpit. D. Huff and puff and blow her house down.
That's so good. God, those were fantastic.
This is wild.
Cameron,
I think it's the lick inside the mouth thing.
you do?
Yeah,
You do think that?
Just for funsies, what do you think that would do, like, between wolves?
I don't
Just for
fucking
fun,
know.
like, why? Why would you think that?
Just for fun, like, what was your
I
thought
don't know.
process?
It just made sense, and I feel like I've seen a video of that specific thing happening, and going, "Huh, that's a weird thing."
Yeah, I've seen the same video. That's what she lets the wolves do.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I
And
was.
everyone laughed.
Connor's response was like, "Why? Why
Yeah,
would you
dude,
answer
what
that?"
was your thought
Are you
process?
fucking stupid?
No, I was just.
I don't
It's
know.
such a weird thing to think about that I'm like, why would they do that
It's
in
the
the
only
first
thing that
place? So
makes
I was
sense.
curious to get your thoughts.
It's the
on
only
it.
thing that makes sense.
It's
like it's just a
kissing.
weird enough behavior that like sniffing the butt. It's like okay, it's a dog. Dog
They
sniff.
do that. Yeah.
But like
be
licking
sniffing.
inside the mouth, weird. The huffing and puffing. I mean, great comedy, great
Great
setup.
comedy. I was
I
going to
just
say,
said
I don't
I just had to
remember what you
sprinkle
said.
that in
I don't
there.
remember what you said for
Banger.
C. So,
tickle her armpit.
tickle the
well,
armpit.
I mean,
Tickle.
sure,
How do wolves even tickle?
with their tongues.
You know, I imagined a
I would
wolf
call that
walking behind
licking.
another wolf and like kind of
Whatever, Cooper.
poking its armpit.
Poking?
You know, it's
What's
like
the
the
definition?
nose, you know? Yeah.
What's the definition
Gotcha.
of tickling versus licking?
I don't know, but we don't have time
I
to get
think
into
there
that.
is some sort of
I don't actually.
gitchy
You know what?
gitchy goo.
We may have time to get
kind
into
of-
that. I don't think I want to.
He does. They do have to
I
say
agree.
"gitchy
They
gitchy
do have
goo,"
to
or
say
else
"gitchy,
it's not a
gitchy
tickle.
Goo.
Or would it be "gitchy gitchy"? Oh,
Okay, I'll give you
no,
not
nothing.
terrible,
Thank
Yes.
you.
not good.
I got an
Hard
affirmation. I'm good.
Aiden 5.3 out of 10.
That honestly hurt more than Connor's yes.
Wow.
That
I
was
am-
worse than just saying no.
That
Actually,
stung.
Well,
Connor,
if you-
can we
if-
move on? Because
Better than
I'm
50-50.
hurt.
We have time to get into that, but we're not going to.
I think we could get to question 13 here.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, what's that?
Yeah, seriously. What's an alligator doing up here in moose country? Those don't belong here.
A gator.
They might feel threatened away from home. If an alligator starts chasing you on land, what is the best path to escape? Open-ended.
Zigzag.
Damn it.
Pee
You
on it.
going zigzag.
I'm going zigzag, baby.
Cameron, what
Yeah,
route are
go-
you running?
You zigzag, baby.
Zigzag on them?
Yeah, they're bad.
Zag on them, boy.
They don't have
Zag on-
agility. They're fast, but they ain't agile.
They're fast.
Eden.
You zag on them. Like,
You zag on 'em.
what am I
gotta
gonna
zag
say?
on 'em.
You gotta zag on them, bro.
Sorry, boys. The best path that I saw was just straight. You just run straight.
Where did you see this?
You turn around
In
with
the
your
book.
shotgun.
Second
The
challenge
book?
question? Pee on it.
In my book. In
Connor-
the sacred
book
text.
that Connor wrote.
I don't know
And
what
was
to
that
tell
written
you.
by gator apologists?
No,
Yeah,
what they
written
said
by known
what
alligator.
they said was
By
that
known
like
alligator.
alligators are like some of the best like animals that you have a chance of like
Wait.
outrunning. So you should just take the like quickest, straightest
So the
path,
answer you were looking for was just away.
just straight, because I'd heard zigzag and I was like,
You just wanted us to say
what book
it.
Best
sort
way
of
to
When the
get
real
disproves
answer is
it.
just away.
Just run.
just
It doesn't
straight.
really matter how.
go
Just
straight.
leave.
Why are you turning? Like you're just wasting time.
I was going to say boop them on the snoot, but then you said run away from them.
No one's
I
ever
was
considered the fact.
thinking if
Sorry.
you're going zigzag and the alligator goes straight, then they have more time to catch you.
But he's not that smart.
Why would he? You think he's following the target?
Roughly.
You think he's like he sees you going to the right and he's like,
That guy's
yeah,
gonna
he's gonna
turn
cut back left.
I mean, maybe he doesn't have time to turn all the way to
just
the
a
right before you
predictive
start
analysis.
cutting left.
He's like, these guys always run zigzag. Why would I even zig with their zag?
Literally.
The real
This
answer
ain't his
is
first
do
rodeo.
one zigzag and then keep
Well,
going right.
Then
Which is
maybe
just
maybe the
turning.
question is like maybe it really is like at one point it was better to zigzag and then they learned and then
They
they
learned.
learned
Yeah,
like
one guy zigged his last zag. You know what I mean?
The
I do know
contemporary
what you mean.
advice is no longer to zigzag.
that's
Hey,
right.
why don't
The
we ever?
alligators have evolved to understand the zigzag.
They
Actually,
learned
instead
the
of that, you
zigzag.
should grab the alligator and put it in a death roll.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, Cameron.
That's real advice.
I know
Chomp
that
down
you're
on
like
its
super
chomp.
jacked and ripped and good at fighting, but for the layman like me, I need to rely on my zags.
You were gonna boop him on the snoot.
Yeah.
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 You literally got near the most dangerous part of the alligator immediately.
Well, not if you do it from like
Bro, get under the gator. What are they
From
gonna
where?
do?
If you say boop, then he can't bite.
That's true.
That's
Bro,
true. It's
the
just
least-
like getchy goo.
That's right.
What would
Yeah,
happen
death
if you let
roll
an
with it.
alligator lick inside your mouth?
Oh,
God.
Too bad we don't have time to get into that.
That's right. We got to get to question 14.
I also like how Connor just let us all say zigzag.
Like, let's just keep it going. You
well,
know?
I mean, he may have been like maybe one of them will get it correct after that.
Yeah, but he
maybe
didn't
someone
say
won't
no.
say zigzag.
But you don't need to say no.
It was open-ended. I had to see what everyone's thoughts were.
God, I had to
first.
see everybody say zigzag.
Well, the
Zag
real
on
question
him.
is, if we all zigzag from an alligator, who will it follow?
That one's
Only
got
one
choices
way to
make.
test that.
I'm going up.
Up.
You don't have to be the fastest zigzagger. You just have to be faster than the slowest
Actually,
zigzagger.
I changed my answer. Climb a tree. Never have I seen an alligator climb a tree before.
Cooper, I don't know.
That's
the way you
because
say climb
they're
a
good at hiding.
tree, I thought you were going to say climate change.
Climate change. They'll die
Kill the
eventually.
alligator. The
We just
greatest
keep- we
weapon
keep
of mass
polluting the earth
destruction
until
is
all those fuckers
time.
die.
Question 14. Okay, guys, we're in the thick of it now. We're
Into the
surrounded
thick
by
of
the
it?
adversary I admire the most. There's
God.
bears everywhere.
Bears. Finally,
Bears.
And they got
bears.
guns.
Do they have guns, and are they the size of a tick?
While I keep an eye out for any guns the bears might have,
Fuck.
I will give 3 points to whoever can write down the most behaviors a bear will show when it is feeling predatory.
Oh. Okay. I thought this was
So-
going to be a different question.
Write down your predatory bear behaviors, and I'll keep watch.
I mean, how many things can a bear do? You know?
Hey, boo boo.
Actually, yeah, you got to watch out for bears with picnic baskets, dude.
Oh,
Can you
man.
repeat the question, Connor?
I don't even know if I completely understand what I'm supposed to be writing down.
Yeah.
Write down any behaviors you think a bear might show when it's predatory.
Oh, not when it's
in predatory
threatened,
mode.
When it's hunted.
When it's in predatory mode.
Predatory mode. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, everyone's ready.
Buzz.
Oh.
Let's start with Cameron.
Yeah, so bears, when they're feeling aggressive, they start to grunt a little, like the like kinda. That's
Okay.
that's the best way I can describe it. I don't know what the
That
technical
was a good
term.
impression, Cameron.
Bears will charge you, but they're not necessarily attacking. That is a sign of like aggression. They'll charge you, and if you like just stand there, so they'll back down. And again, I don't take this as advice. And then they will stand on their hind legs and also make like grunting and roaring at you. Those are generally the 3 like big bear aggression signs.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to Cooper.
Mine's kind of all over the place.
Okay.
They whip out
I'm
a
just gonna
gun.
go through it.
Yeah, just do it. Rip
Predatory
off that Band-Aid.
bears. Standing, growling, raised fur, snorting, running, climbing, digging, and standing in a river to catch a big old fish.
You just named all bear behaviors besides sleeping.
Just name
Well,
everything a
when
bear
they're-
does. Hibernation's not sleep.
They be predatory when they do that stuff.
But Cooper, does it shit in the woods?
Does it pee on it?
Are you saying the answer is shit in the woods?
No.
Can you imagine that something is trying to be aggressive at you and it just takes a monster dump in front of you?
I like skunks.
I would
really.
give up.
I mean,
would
yeah, they're just
forfeit.
kind of like. That's how I'm going to start
That's why you have to
showing
pee on
my
it.
displeasure with people. Is I'm going to start pooping on the ground in front of them.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I think you're stupid, and I take a shit.
All right.
Go for it,
Aidan.
I kind of misunderstood the question as what do they do when they feel threatened, but we're going to do this anyway. I have stand up on the hind leg. I have a roar, maybe with the standing up. I have do a bunch of cocaine and then start a forest fire awareness campaign.
Oh, Smokey.
Or steal picnic baskets. Start a forest fire
They
awareness
feel
campaign.
threatened, so they say,
Start a forest
only
fire.
you can
Prevent
forest
wildfires.
That's a pretty
As
good
you're
answer.
holding a match.
Yeah, like if I was a bear and I was threatened by wildfires, I would do that.
Hey, in
Yeah.
2 follow-up questions to that statement. Are
Okay.
you a bear?
No,
Are you threatened by wildfires?
everyone's threatened by wildfires.
That's explicitly not
the,
true.
the natural ecosystem.
Everyone.
The balance of the natural
Everyone's
ecosystem is
threatened
at
by
risk, and that will
wildfires.
affect everyone, not just people in the.
What if I
direct
live on a
path.
boat?
Well, look out for
What if-
orcas. I don't
what
know.
if, Cameron?
Look out for orcas.
So,
Did I nail it?
what I was thinking here was like, when a bear is in your vicinity, you need to understand whether the bear is in defensive mode. Like, it might want to, like, scare you off, but it's not gonna, like, it's not looking to eat you.
Yeah.
And then there's also predatory mode, where it wants to eat you. So, the eat you mode, the answers I have,
Entering
Is-
eat you mode.
No, Cameron, turn it off, Cameron.
Disengaged.
okay. Coast is
Whoa,
clear.
that was close.
That was a close one for sure.
Watch out. Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
So
This
when the
happens
bear,
sometimes.
You said the key phrase.
Cameron, are you a bear?
when the bear goes into eat you mode, the behaviors that I have is ears forward, head up, staring at you, quietly stalking.
I think
So
all of us
none of us
completely
got
missed
that.
that one.
It was a little
Cocaine?
off.
I did say raised fur.
You did say raised fur.
Come on,
That's
Cooper.
not ears, though.
I think we were all in the same mindset to answer that question.
I do think
signs
you're
of
all you're all thinking with your inner bear, and for that I'm gonna give everyone 3 points.
Good.
Thanks.
So it's just as good as not getting any points.
Yeah, but
Correct.
it makes us feel
but this
better.
feels better, right?
Yeah.
Feel better
You know
about
what,
it.
Connor? You're all right. You're not half bad.
You're all right, Connor.
Despite what people say about you behind your back.
All right, we don't have time to
I'm
get
kidding.
into that.
Come on.
Question 15. Thank goodness. Now that we've slowly backed away from all the bears, it seems like the coast is clear. Oh, wait, we had to back up all the way back to the ocean.
Oh, God.
But, I mean,
we're back.
the only bears that could get us out here are sea bears.
Sea bears.
And thank goodness you all know what attracts sea bears so we can avoid them, right?
Oh, yes.
Write down as many sea bear attractors
I have
as
to
you
write
can, and I'll give points to whoever has the
Is
most.
this, Connor, I will say, is this a playoff of SpongeBob? Or is
This
this
is SpongeBob Sea Bears.
Aidan doesn't know what you think about
Oh no!
I'm just gonna.
Now, this is my kind of question. Here we go.
Aidan, I would say think with your inner sea bear, but I don't know if there's any saving you.
Okay, I got it.
But take a crack at it.
Bro, I'm going to be really angry when you tell me all this because I just forgot it all. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. I will have a lifeline if anyone super struggles. So
Yes, please, and thank you.
yes.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's hear your sea bear attractors, starting with Cameron.
Playing clarinet, obvious one. Wearing a poncho / the color red.
Okay.
I wrote being Squidward.
I guess he just doesn't like you.
And wearing a tilted hat, I believe, was part of it as well.
Yes. So clarinet. Let's go back. I'll give the approved ones. Clarinet approved. What else?
Wearing like a poncho / red.
Approved.
I don't
That's fine.
have
Remember that
poncho or red.
Being Squidward.
I don't have
There is
Squidward
a line about,
specifically.
I guess he just doesn't like you.
I do have that, so if that counts, and that is directed at
That is
Squidward. I'll just
just
not
Squidward.
liking
Yeah, let's
you
do that.
counts.
And then wearing a tilted hat.
Yes, I do have that.
Okay.
3? Okay. I did way better than I thought I was going to do.
Cooper.
Cooper
have-
took this one.
I have cubed cheese.
Cubed cheese. Sliced cheese is safe.
I have loud noises.
Yeah, clarinet.
Ovals.
Oval.
They dislike ovals.
I had put ukulele, but I think it was
It
clarinet,
is
wasn't it?
clarinet loudly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put
badly.
wearing a hat wrong
Yes.
and crawling. Well, he starts running. I'm gonna run. He's like, they hate running, and then he's like,
Yes.
oh, I guess I'll start crawling. And he's like, he hates crawling
They
more
hate
than
crawling.
running. So crawling and running.
Yes. Yes.
That's Cooper's.
That was solid. Aiden.
I knew absolutely none of those things. So here we go.
Okay.
Sea bears are attracted by the following: sea honey, sea salmon, sea picnic baskets, other sea bears parentheses sexy,
Picnic basket.
sea cocaine bear, and then Sandy leaving her campfire unattended around her trees.
Sea wildfires.
Only you can prevent sea wildfires.
Well, I don't have
Gather
those.
around the
You're
campfire.
thinking
My
in a
boat's
good
not
space.
safe no more with
Thinking like
sea
a sea bear.
wildfires.
That's right. So, Aiden,
Yeah.
I will say that you could save yourself and get 3 points here if you can draw me your best anti-sea bear circle.
Oh my god.
Good one.
Ooh.
You're just teeing this one up for Aiden?
Yes.
Go, Aiden.
Go,
Do it.
Aiden.
Look at that.
It's
now
so
you gotta climb
perfectly-
inside, Aiden.
It's so
You gotta climb
perfectly
inside.
circular that it's not an oval, and they wouldn't dare go near it.
All right, you gotta climb inside
Amazing.
now. There you go.
Watch out for sea rhinoceros, though.
Aiden, for your
Good thing
anti-sea
we're all
bear
wearing
circle.
our sea rhinoceros undergarments.
That's right.
My what?
I appreciate it, Connor.
You get 3 points.
And they get
Cooper-
nothing.
And
And they get
Cooper gets
nothing.
3 points.
I think Cameron still wins.
Is that right?
Well, we'll see. I guess we have time to go
I
into
think
that.
we're
don't
safe
we?
now that Aiden has drawn us a nice anti-sea bear circle, and we've avoided all of the sea bear attractors. We should be good. So that means you guys have survived all of our animal encounters today.
Didn't even need to use this gun.
One better than Steve
that's
Irwin,
right.
baby.
Come on.
Whoa.
Come on.
Whoa.
Everyone on the pod and at home, we're gonna
That's
collectively
wild.
boo Aidan.
None of us said anything during the Stingray question, and I was like, I think we made it through. At the very end,
You stink.
to a international
An
treasure.
international hero.
He's a
I love
hero.
Steve Irwin. Yep.
Amazing, man.
Wow.
This is why you lost.
Too soon? Too soon?
Well, guys, you're welcome for my excellent guideship today.
Yeah,
my
Connor, that
Venmo
was
QR
amazing.
code
You
is
crushed
going to
it,
be
dude.
up on the wall for tips. So please, it's not expected, but always appreciated.
Buy merch. We'll give all the proceeds to Connor.
You just
for this
show the
episode.
and what it'll ask you a few questions.
The last 4 digits of my phone number are. Okay, since you guys were on your toes and found where I tricked you, we can get straight to the big question of who won.
I had 8 points, which honestly, in terms of bus one scoring, isn't awful, but comparatively right now,
Yeah, we got a lot of points this game.
Yeah.
I got 17.
17
Holy
points.
balls.
Cameron,
19.
19.
Yeah.
Nice
You got
job,
one more in
Cameron.
round 3 than I did.
Our
Nice
most
job,
prolific
Cameron.
animal encounterer of the day.
I had nothing to say.
Safari man.
Your,
Nothing to
Safari
say.
your
man.
silence speaks
And
volumes,
the
Cameron.
difference was zigzag.
Wow.
Zigzag.
The difference was, well, or any of the other questions
I was the
got
first
right.
one to say zigzag. If it was zigzag, you'd be done.
But
That's true.
We don't have time to get into that, though.
You'd be done. I
it
would have
was
left you for the alligators.
if it
But-
was a,
hold
if it
on,
was
hold
a-
on.
if it was a zigzag, you'd be cooked.
Bro, you'd be done. You'd
Why-
be done.
That's
if it
what the
was zigzag.
alligator's
Bro.
saying if you zigzag.
Are you out here listening to me
Bro,
about
you
these
zagging?
fucking zigzags?
The alligator is
zagging on him.
salivating
Bro,
at all of your zigzagging
I'd
right
be
now.
zagging on
You know
him.
what? What you don't know?
I fucking zagged this dude, man.
Cows might own 75% of the U.S., but guess who owns the other 25? It's alligators.
It's alligators.
That's also not true.
That's also
Well,
the
folks, we're going to
oceans.
end it there. Looks like we've reached our
Wait,
the end of our expedition.
Wait. The ocean scooper? Alligators?
There are
Fresh
alligators that live in
water.
the ocean.
Fresh water.
So that's all the time we have. If you enjoyed your ride on
Oh, is
Bus
that
One
crocodiles?
today,
Sea
we'd
crocodiles?
really appreciate it if you told your friends about us. Also, subscribing or dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player would be super helpful. We're on all the social medias as @Bus1Trivia, all spelled out. You can check out our merch or submit your topic or question ideas at bus1trivia.com or email us at hi@bus1trivia.com. Before we go, we'd like to thank Bert for the use of our theme song 5978, which is a safari slammer.
That's good.
Thanks for riding Bus
this
One.
episode.
We'll see you next week.
Also,
I'm still dying from A and B like. I'm looking up zigzag.
Nice.
How to escape alligators.